Welcome to today's episode, my friends, as we take on and take down Cilantro Cobra Cookie here in episode 6, Wings of Eternity. This is the first boss, and we got the guide for you to beat this one here on normal mode. I'm super excited about it. It is a baddie, it's a goodie, and we're going to have a lot of fun in today's episode. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I love to hear from you, as always, and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, down below in today's episode description is a lot of great information, along with our timestamps, where we will break down the 4 T's. That's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings, in order to help you succeed and take down this boss. We'll go for the run and pull it all back together as we always do. So without further ado, let's get into it here for 616, because you're here to see how we're going to take down Cilantro Cobra Cookie. I love it, right? So with that, my friends, here's what we got going on. First and foremost, as always, this is Beast Yeast. This land radiates with the power of the beast before you unfolds a landscape unlike anything you've seen in Crispia here. We also have our special conditions, topping, bonus effects, don't matter. So biscuits really do, my friends, and I really mean it. Here we also have Battlefield of Frenzy. Every time an enemy is defeated, peppercorn soldiers will join the battle. All enemies except summon creatures will become stronger whenever a cookie is defeated. Remaining cookies will become stronger. We also have healing decreased, ally healing minus 65%. We also have HP shield capacity increased by 65% as well. We do get to take advantage of Golden Spear of the Immortal here. A giant golden spear falls upon the enemy, dealing damage. The fallen spear sends shockwaves that deal additional damage and grant attack, crit percent, and crit damage buff to ally cookies. Earth type cookies receive more powerful buffs, as well as an extra damage resist buff. Summon golden cheese sand soldiers receive attack speed, damage resist buffs, as well as an HP shield as well. So very important there to understand those particular pieces when it comes to the earth type cookies. A great strategy for taking this one on. We do have waves of enemies here before we get into Cilantro Cobra Cookie. And in terms of the boss here, this is what's important. We got a 300k power level, HP at about 22 million, so quite a bit. It's got Scent of the Coriander. Passive, after receiving a certain amount of regular attack damage over a given period of time, casts a debuff that will greatly reduce attack and attack speed, regardless of debuff immunity. So essentially pass through. Jam Thirsty Sword stabs several times the closest target within the area of effect with double blades. This thing, all these moves deal a ton of damage. The key to this here, though, is it doesn't say cookie. So keep that in mind as well. Closest target. Then we have Keen Blade here. The Keen Blade deals heavy damage to all targets within the area of effect, pushing them back. Affected targets suffer from vampiric bite. This one does a ton of damage. Shrieks and scatter cilantro toward the targets, dealing heavy damage to all targets waiting within the area of effect and injuring them. This one as well. We get lots of injury here. So the only thing that can remove injury, if you recall, is PV. So keep that in mind. And then Ray of Spice strikes a spiteful gaze at the targets, dealing damage and petrifying them. Petrified targets are silenced as well. So a little bit counter to magic type cookies and cooldowns and all that kind of stuff there too. So very important there. We got a couple key indicators. Earth type is big. We got jungle zoo strategy ideas, and additionally there, it doesn't target cookies. So very powerful and important there to keep in mind with this particular boss. So with those strategies, how did we make it happen? Well, let's go into it here. We made it happen actually with this team. So in normal mode, my team is strong enough to overcome Cilantro Cobra Cookie. As you can see, the 2.2 power level, 2 million versus the 2 million. So this one works very well. This has been this team that we've been using in hard mode as well. So I want to give you that tip or trick. You can check out the episodes here. Now's a great time to like and subscribe for other content here on the channel and other guides like that. A couple things here. We're running this dual prong strategy up front with the 2 beefy ones. You could swap something in like Burning Spice if you wanted to. If you do have the earth type cookies, now's a great time to use them as well. Maybe you want to put in the good old burnt cheese here as an example, and maybe put in, instead of that, Wind Archer. Maybe you want to use golden cheese and take advantage of that extra buff, those kinds of things. The Mystic Flower here is going to help override some of that injury status, so keep that in mind. It also kind of counters to the shield that you can't get quite as much of. So really providing that extra support And then here with Cream Ferret, we do have that second heal going on, plus the attack buffs and everything else that makes this team happen. Main damage dealer there is going to be our Wind Archer Cookie. Now, for a little bit more survivability here, we are running Hollyberry and Royal Necklace. That's a good one in terms of actions there. And treasures, Old Pilgrim Scroll for attack, and then cooldown with Squishy Jelly Watch. Some things that you could do is you could move to speed if you wanted to. You could try out the Cape of Vanquisher. If yours is a little bit more higher, you can move over to this for attack. Additionally, if you need that defense, Disciple's Magic Scroll might be a good idea. If you want to go down the crit path, you can use Grim Looking Sigh. This team is not designed necessarily to do a couple of the other strategies I talked about, which is the jungle, the zoo strategy, the earth strategy, or potentially a speed damage strategy. It's a little bit more well balanced for that survivability. To really get by and get through. And then in terms of our gear here, we got our topping bonus effects. Let's go to our gear. As always, we have all the guides available to you here on the channel and down below in the playlist that you can check out. Additionally, there, a great time to like and subscribe for further Beast Kit topping guide content kind of a thing. All right, here we're on crit. The big thing here, though, is our Beast Kit stats, my friends. We got good survivability here. Ideally, if you want to go that full-blown attack mode, get lots of damage to this bypass. Here we're on defense. You could move over to attack if you wanted to. Again, a little bit more survivability with mine, as you can see. Here, in terms of cooldown, we have our cooldown. Here we have our attack, cooldown HP. We could go for that damage to this bypass. And then here we got cooldown and some survivability for Cream Ferret, my friends. So that is our team setup there. That is the treasures, that is the toppings and the gear. And then again, Cilantro Cobra Cookie. We're ready to take you down. With that, that's Forties. If you still got a question, if you got a comment, certainly let me know, because I love to hear from you. As always, let's go ahead and get into it here and take down and take on this boss, so you can see exactly what's going to happen here. So again, lots of decent damage. The good thing about this team for me is it is pretty powerful, which is nice. We do have a lot, even as a free-to-play player, we do have a lot of legendary Beast Cookie type things. Here we go into our boss. You can watch this and see what's going to happen. Lots of good damage cutting through this thickness, but watch here, we got the Vampiric Bite. Lots of damage there on the bottom. And again, the injury status going on our cookies. And we can drop our, whoop, didn't even need to. There you go. I was going to say, drop the spear. Regardless, though, my friends, a great team, a great strategy to kind of really get through here in normal mode. Very, very helpful, particularly if you get stuck on hard mode. This one will work well for you. And we talked about some of those other swaps and ideas. All I was going to say is, even though we do have a lot of these legendaries as the #1 free-to-play player, as you can see, they're still very, very low on their promotion levels. So makes a huge, huge difference there, as always. And I know many of you always ask me about that too. So, all right, my friends, that is 616 here, taking down episode 6, Wings of Eternity, the boss, Cilantro Cobra Cookie. All excited about that. You need to hang in tight for our hard mode guide as well. However, if you still have questions, if you got comments about this, let me know. Let us know down below, or in socials, or on top of that Discord server, my friends. We have a great time in there all the time. With that, thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. Thank you so much to our members. I truly appreciate that additional support. We do have memberships available to you. We also got a swag and a merch store, and on top of that, affiliate links that you can check out. So thank you for that. Don't forget my socials. Like I said, at me, chat me, stay connected. We may showcase some of your stuff here on the channel. And additionally, my friends, get out there, continue episode 6. It's been a great update. I hope you're enjoying it just as much as me. We got more room to grow and go together. So with that, we'll see you again soon. Until next time, keep on running.